Alright, here we are for IGL week number 5, going up against Nico and whatever his team name is. We are, of course, Pure Instinct, and you can see our opponent's team in the bottom left there. He's got Mega Metachan, Tapu Fini, Dragonite, Gengar, Obstagoon, Shaman, Melmetal, Mudsdale, Galvantula, Shedinja, and Litten. So, oh, by the way, the sprites are not there because they weren't loading. I had the, oh, sorry about that. I had the dock open for like an hour and the sprites just weren't loading, so I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, we got Dragapult. I guess I'll talk about his team a little bit first. He's got, let's see, hazard removers are Finny and Dragonite with Defog, and that's it. So something to keep in mind, maybe. Actually, do we have? Okay, yeah. So hopefully, I mean, he'll probably bring Defog since I have a Nidoqueen. Especially if he doesn't bring Gengar to like soak up, toxic spikes or something. I don't know. But because I don't think he'll run Defog Dragonite. I mean, it's possible, but let's see. His hazard setters are going to be Stealth Rocks, Mudsdale, and I believe, oh, and Sticky Webs, Galvantula, of course. So looking at his team overall, he got a lot of steals here, in my opinion. Well, I mean, Melmetal going, what is that, like round 8 is pretty crazy. I guess just no one wanted it, but it's pretty good for 16 points. Finny for 15 is great. Mega Metachan is a huge threat, of course, always. Dragonite and Gengar both for 14 points, I think pretty good. I would draft them both at 15. And then I really like Mudsdale. I think it's really solid. Of course, he's got the web, so he's obviously the kind of offensive premise is that he can get up sticky webs and then have like Mega Metacham. I used Mega Metacham under webs in like a league, years back, and I did really well with it. So yeah, we definitely have to watch out for that combination. So without further ado, let's get into what I'm bringing. I got Dragapult here with enough speed for his fastest mon, which is Gengar. I'm not really going to worry about if I'm hit by sticky webs or anything like that. I'm actually going to change this real quick to Curse Body because I don't really need Infiltrator as of right now. I could change that and you're going to kind of see what I'm talking about later on. But yeah, Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, U-Turn, and T-Bolt, pretty self-explanatory, just a spec set. His only real Shadow Ball switch-ins would be like Obstagoon, obviously, and that's about it. I mean, obviously he could run like a Spit Finny and take, not that much damage from Shadow Ball. He could run AV Melmetal, that could be an issue. Did I? What? I see. I don't understand. I'm just gonna click more offline. I don't understand why I keep getting disconnected all of a sudden when I'm literally on the website. I don't get it, but whatever. So yeah, pretty much just specs. I'll be clicking Shadow Ball a lot of times, and hopefully he won't have switch-ins. So yeah, that is the premise. Next up, we have Mega Gardevoir. Well, it's obviously got Pixelate, but has Trace at first, just in case I can like trace multi-scale. That would be really cool. What else? What else could I could trace Natural Cure. Be pretty cool as well. But I don't really keep it because then I Mega Evolve right away. Maybe I wouldn't Mega Evolve right away. Maybe that's a strat. I don't know. But yeah, we have the. That's my mouse. What do we have? We have enough speed for I think Obstagoon. I think that's Obstagoon. Yeah, because it's base 95. So we want to be able to outspeed that. Just Hyper Voice, Side Shock, Mystical Fire, and Encore. Pretty standard kind of stuff here. I have Encore because if I'm in with something else, let's say Dragapult, and he brings in Finny, I want to be able to switch into Gardevoir because not only do I have really nice special defense to take hits, but I also have Encore so that if he tries to set up on me, if he's like the Calm Mindset, I can just Encore him into that and kind of force a switch. And then, from that point, I can just keep clicking Mystical Fire until he switches into Melmetal. Because once the Encore ends, I can just Encore him again, and he won't be able to outspeed me. So that's what the Encore is there for. Next up, we have Alamomola, physically defensive. Okay, so I did change it to Ice Beam. I don't know if I'm gonna change it back to Shadow Ball for now. Um, I had it at Shadow Ball and then I changed it to Toxic because I had Shadow Ball so that Mega Medicham couldn't sub up against me because I don't break a sub with Scald. So Shadow Ball would break a substitute, but I'm like, wait, I have Infiltrator Dragapult, so I don't really know if I need to run that. And I'm thinking, if he runs like a sub bulk up Drain Punch set, it doesn't really matter because his last move probably won't be Bullet Punch. But then again, if it is, I'm kind of screwed. Um, which it could be, seeing as how I have a Dragapult. So I definitely want to have the, well, at least for now, I do think I want to keep the Shadow Ball in there. Also, it's just nice if I need to hit Shedinja, if he does bring Shedinja, hits the Gengar if he wants to switch in for whatever reason. Ice Beams for Dragonite, but I might also change that because Ice Beam just doesn't do enough to Dragonite. If he has like Dragon Dance and Roost, he'll be able to roost off the damage. So I could change that as well, but like a Toxic or something. But we will see. I'll change that right now because, like I said, I mean it's very possible that he doesn't have Roost, but I do want to have that there just in case. Well, the Toxic at least. Next up is Umbreon. We have it as Spadef with Pursuit, Heal Bell, Baton Pass, and Toxic. I don't know why I keep reading things out of order today, but whatever. This is basically here for Gengar. If he wants to, maybe trick me a Choice Scarf or something, or, I mean, I take a +2 Focus Blast, or at least I did it in a mock. I don't know if maybe if he's modest I don't, but he'll probably run Timid so that he can outspeed Infernape. So yeah, if he does that, +1 or +2 Focus Blast will still not knock me out because I'm fully Spadef, and yeah, I'll be able to Pursuit trap him. Hopefully Pursuit catches him off guard because Umbreon is not that strong, and it's usually going for foul play. So Pursuit is going to do about 75% to him, which is great, just to get that damage off. And yeah, then we have Toxic, Heal Bell, and Baton Pass. Baton Pass is nice in case I'm in against, say, I don't really know, Shaman. If I'm in against Shaman, I'll probably just want a Baton Pass. If I'm in against like a Mudsdale, he'll probably have Body Press, but in case he doesn't, I'll just go for Baton Pass. Same for Drag. Like if I'm at full health, I can take hits from anything except like Mega Medicham. So I'll just be able to take a hit and then Baton Pass out, and hopefully Alamomola can Wish Pass into this Pokemon later on. So I'm actually gonna make you shiny because I like your shiny. Next up is Nidoqueen. I wanted something for a Galvantula because Galvantula does. I mean, it's pretty good against Umbreon, and obviously it, hits Alamomola really hard. So this Pokemon, it kind of deals with Galvantula pretty well. Outside of like if it has Hidden Power Ice, that could be a problem. But so I had it initially as a special defense wall, and then I changed it to offensive because this Pokemon does a lot of damage to a lot of things. We have Stealth Rocks there because he has pretty weak removal. Like I said, Finny and Dragonite is Defog, and that's it. And then, Life Orb, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Ice Beam, that kind of runs through his team pretty well. So hopefully we'll be able to, do a lot of damage. It's great for Melmetal, great for Mudsdale because I can Ice Beam it. I can Ice Beam Shaman, I can, Sludge Wave Obstagoon, Earth Power Gengar, Ice Beam, Dragonite, Sludge Wave Finny. And yeah, I didn't put any speed on this, so I will be outsped by Finny, but that's okay. Last but not least, we have the Avalugg. Now, Avalugg is pretty nice here. I have a little bit of speed so that I can outspeed Melmetal. In the case that he is like a little kind of weakened, or substantially weakened, I can go for a Body Press. It could be able to, that could mean something. So I want to have the speed there just in case I am in that situation where I need to outspeed him and get some damage off on him. So we have Rapid Spin because Rapid Spin's really nice. I need removal for the Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs is really good against me because Dragapult and Gardevoir, and even Nidoqueen to an extent. Like, yeah. So this Pokemon's also really important for Dragonite. I mean, if he's like Lumberry or if he has like Substitute, either way, I can't really beat it with Alomomola, or at least I don't want to risk getting set up on. So Avalok's just kind of, a safety net. I have heavy duty boots so that I can preserve my sturdy if he gets rocks up. And that's, that's about it. If he brings like a special Dragonite, I can Mirror Coat it. Mirror Coat's also nice because if I'm in against like Galvantula and he already has webs up, maybe I'm predicting him to go into like Gengar. He'll like Volt Switch into Gengar. I can just Mirror Coat, and that'll basically kill anything because my special defense is really bad. So um, if I'm able to take a lot of damage, Mirror Coat means that I'll be able to give that damage back really, really well, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's that. I believe I went through a mock once, and a +1 Dragon Claw from a Dragonite did like 25% to me, and I knocked it out from full, like with Avalanche. I just knocked through the multi-scale. So yeah, that's pretty epic. That is the team. Hope you guys enjoyed the team builder. I'm going to cut to the battle right here, and I will see you there. Wish me luck. Alright, here we are for the battle. Week 6. Going up against this team. Cannot quite remember the title of or the team name or anything, but you watch the team builder, you know what the team's about. We got Mega Medicham, Melmetal, Galvantula, Mudsdale, Gengar, and Shaman. So just a quick disclaimer here, I guess, is these battles, this one and the SPDL, probably won't go up until Monday. Right now it's Easter Sunday, and I had both battles today, so yeah, and I got other stuff to do, so I'm probably not gonna be able to edit them and upload them by tonight. So they'll probably both go up by that Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, that's that. Look at this battle. First thing I saw was no Tapu Fini and also no Obstagoon, so that's kind of nice. Is that I thought he'd bring Fini to kind of deal with Dragapult. Also, Obstagoon can switch into like Shadow Balls, but he has really no Shadow Ball resistance. Of course, like a bulky Shaman or like an AV Melmetal, they can take the Shadow Balls, but I just have to whittle things, and then Dragapult is in a good position. Also, gotta watch out for like Scarfed Gengar, even Scarfed Galvantula could be a thing. So yeah, that's that. I suppose we will get right into the battle. I'll put this on slow speed. And, what am I going to lead? I don't really know. Let's lead with... I forget. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm leading Nidoqueen because if he leads Galvantula, it's a great position. Also, he has, like, no Earth Power switch-ins because the one thing to switch into Shaman where I can just Sludge Wave it. So, yeah, we're going to lead with Nidoking. Let's go ahead and... Nidoqueen. Let's go ahead and start the battle right now. And we will... see what goes down. He's gonna lead with a Gengar, which is fine. I can just click Earth Power really easily, and he switches into Kesha the Mudsdale. Now I'm thinking this thing probably doesn't have Yache Berry, so I'm just gonna click Ice Beam to kill it. He does have the Yache Berry, which I'm actually kind of surprised it was good prep because my Ice type is Avalugg, so I wouldn't think that he'd use the Yache Berry for that. But so I guess he's predicting the Ice Beam on Nidoqueen, but he doesn't kill me with Earth Power or with Earthquake, which was really surprising. So then I click Earth Power, he switches into Medicham, which is crazy good. There's no reason for me not to click Earth Power there. And then he's in a range of Rocky Helmet, so I just bring out Alomomola, and it's a dead Medicham. So that's great. Probably the biggest threat on his team, biggest offensive threat on his team is just automatically gone. Brings in Shaman. He gets a Spit F drop on my Oracle. He goes for Toxic. It bounces back onto him, but he has Natural Cure, so that's not going to really be a big deal for him. I Baton Pass. I forgot that the Spit F drop was going to be transferred to it, so now I got a U-turn because I don't want to take a Dazzling Gleam here or anything. I'm going to trace the Natural Cure in case he wants to Toxic me. That would be I could just switch on out, even though I have Heal Bell and my ability changes when I Mega Evolve, so never mind. He's going to go to Melmetal here, and I'm able to just Mega Evolve and click the Mystical Fire, which is great. I get a lot of damage off. Ugh, let me adjust in my chair. Get the oh my god, get the special attack drop. Really useful there. And he's gonna double into Shaman, predicting my Alamomola. Great play for him. That damage on Melmetal tells me he's like Spidef with lefties, so that's fine. He goes for Seed Flare, gets another Spidef drop. Really on Fort. Here, if I didn't get the Spidef drop, I probably just would have clicked Heal Bell. But now I gotta switch because I don't want to take another one. So he goes for Leech Seed. So, as this battle goes by, as we get further into it, I'm just feeling like I did not prep enough for a Shaman. I got a U-turn out again, and he clicks Toxic. Doesn't obviously matter there. And I do have Heal Bell, but I don't have, like direct healing on this Umbreon to heal my health back or anything like that. So I go for Heal Bell there to get my Toxic off. So that's good. And I have leftovers, of course. So here I'm going to Baton Pass into Alamomola as he goes for the rest. Pretty unfort indeed. He goes into Galvantula. I forget. Yeah, I just go for Wish. And this is my one chance to get Nidoqueen healthier. So I'm going to take it. He goes for Bug Buzz. I live on 1. Clutch as ever. That shows me that he's like modest with no attack, or with no attack boosting item. So I go for Sludge Wave there. As he switches out into Mudsdale. I'm going to go for Ice Beam. I'm really hoping he doesn't get the Sleep Talk Earthquake here, and he doesn't even have Sleep Talk, so never mind. And now I'm just going to be able to knock him out with the Earth Power. So down goes the Mudsdale, which is great. Awesome stuff. He goes into Gengar, and this gives me a free chance to get into Umbreon here. I wasn't thinking he would go for Focus Blast there. And now he's being withdrawn, but I can Pursuit him, and I get a crit, which definitely mattered there. He would not have died to that at all. So I knock out the Gengar, which is crazy. So now we're at a 6-3 situation, but his last 3 Pokemon are really troublesome. So, and you can see they're all weak to fire. So if I brought Infernape, this game would probably be over by now. I switched into Nidoqueen, which is silly. I shouldn't have done that. He predicts that and goes for HPS. Really good play. So keeps him in the game, kind of. I go for Mirror Coat there, which kind of sucks. I thought he'd Volt Switch, but he might be Choice Scarfed, so that might be why he didn't go for that. Now he goes for Double Iron Bash. Gets me really weak, but I do live it just fine. Well, not just fine, but I do live it. Here I really wanted to predict the Shaman to come out, but I did not. I clicked Body Press. It still does a lot of damage, which is good. But if I clicked Avalanche there, oh my goodness, that would have been amazing. Because Body Press was a 2KO, so I had a feeling he'd switch, but at the same time, does he want to really keep that Metal around? Is it worth risking the Shaman? Clearly it was, so he goes for Synthesis as I get in Umbreon. I'm going to get a Baton Pass off as he brings in Melmetal. He gets leftovers, but Mystical Fire should still knock him out. Of course, I guess it's a roll, but it's fine. I go for Mystical Fire as he switches into Shaman. Big yawn. I'm yawning. And then I go for Hyper Voice. I do 43% to him, which is not enough. Well, no, just kidding. It is enough. It's enough to knock him out here. But I go for Mystical Fire here, predicting the Melmetal, because I thought he was going to try to play that game, and he does, and I catch him there. Basically, him knowing that Mystical Fire won't kill, predicting me to not go for that and just go for another Hyper Voice was amazing for me. And then I get like a minimum, I don't know if it's a min roll, but it's a low roll for sure. And I wasn't able to knock out Shaman there, so he is able to go for Synthesis. I thought about Encoring him into that, but I'm figuring that's probably not a good idea. I don't want Gardevoir to get too whittled by the Leech Seed. So I just go into Umbreon, and now I'm going to be able to Baton. No, I don't Baton Pass. I Toxic here, trying to force him to switch, as I believe he does switch this turn. Yeah, so I go for Baton Pass, and yet again, I'm Baton Passing the Leech Seed, which sucks. So I'm going to take a little bit more damage, and he hard switches, so I'm not too sure. That tells me he's probably not Scarfed, but also I don't know. Maybe he's Scarfed without Volt Switch. I don't really know. he probably would have led with it if it was sticky webs. So, you know, he probably has 4 attacking moves, but I'm not too sure. So I get basically a free switch into. I go for a U-turn, and I get a switch into Gardevoir, and I go for Hyper Voice, and I get a max roll there, as he says. So I'm able to knock him out, which kind of pays me back for the lower roll Hyper Voice that he lived on 1 for. But you know, I've still gotten more hacks than him in this game. So I just you know, batoned it. Oh wait, no, never mind. I just sack off Alamamola there. Wait, how is... Okay, the lead sheet is broke. That's not a thing. Okay, and then, you know, he reveals himself to be Scarfed in Galvantula. He wouldn't have knocked me out with that, but he could have gotten a para, I guess. I'm just going to be able to Shadow Ball and knock him out. So, yeah, pretty good game. Obviously, a lot of hacks had to do with it. What was it? Getting the crit on Gengar. Sucked for him. What else? I guess the max roll Hyper Voice. But I would have gone for Encore if I didn't get that. Because then I would have locked him in the lead sheet. And I would have just been able to Hyper Voice until something died. Because I don't think Galvantula was taking that. So we would have had to sack Galvantula. And at that point, I could